Hello guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has said that actions are on to appeal the reversed ruling of the Court of Appeal, which granted the Nigerian government's application to retain Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Ejiofor said that despite the reversed judgment by the appellate court, the October 13th judgment by the three-man panel of judges, which discharged and acquitted the IPOB leader, still subsisted, saying that Kanu had given the legal team approval to appeal the reversed ruling at the Supreme Court. Record that a three-man panel of judges of the appeal court had on the 13th of last month ruled that the rendition of the IPOB leader from Kenya in June 2021 by the Nigerian government was illegal. The judges then quashed all the charges filed against Nnamdi Kanu, discharged and acquitted him, and ordered the government to unconditionally release him from detention. However, after the three judges were transferred, the Nigerian government filed an application before the appellate court asking for the stay of execution of its earlier judgment. The appellate court, in a reversed ruling, granted the government's application. Hence, Kanu remained in detention. Ejiofor, while giving an update on his routine visit to Nnamdi Kanu in the custody of the Department of State Services (DSS) in Abuja on Monday, stated that Kanu would still reclaim his victory at the Supreme Court. The IPOB leader, or the IPOB lawyer, in the statement said, "I visited Onyendo today at the headquarters of the State Security Service (DSS) Abuja to specifically brief him on the outcome of the Court of Appeal ruling of Friday last week, saying the execution of Onyendo's appeal court judgment. Apart from critical legal strategies, which will remain private, Onyendo did not hesitate in giving our legal team a nod to immediately proceed with an appeal at the Supreme Court against the ruling of the Court of Appeal, staying the execution of his judgment, which expectedly is to be heard under the Supreme Court fast-track rules. Procedures towards an expeditious hearing of the appeal was agreed upon, and we are very hopeful that it shall still end in praises, God being our helper. As we had earlier stated, be assured that the Court of Appeal judgment, which vindicated Onyendo and consequently discharged him of every bogus allegation, still subsists. It has not been set aside." Onyendo's legal team, eminently led by Chief Mike Zekome-san, will vigorously pursue an appeal at the Supreme Court against the ruling of the Court of Appeal, staying the execution of Onyendo's landmark victory at the Court of Appeal. Onyendo used the opportunity presented by the visit to generally thank all Umuchineke for their unshaken solidarity and support, even as he continued to encourage you all to remain peaceful and law-abiding as you have always demonstrated, he said. The only decision I expect Buhari and his gangsters to adhere to this December deadline given to them by the UN failure to obey the order is within Indigbo should prepare for war. The world body will be behind us and call the referendum to break free from pigs and parasites living under one roof. Nnamdi Kanu is just political pawn they are using to monitor the Dêtênti0n movement. Malami knows Supreme Court is not going to agree with him, that international kidnapping does not matter. Buhari knows they are going to the huge to sort out Kenya regardless what he does as president of Nigeria with supreme powers. Soon he go know say as man pass man, power pass man. Obi is always a temporary development. It becomes flabby with time. Saul loses profuse, okay? Someone just dropped that. Malami equals to Abba Kyari, but where is Abba Kyari? Please help me. Tell Malami to help me solve the mathematics. Appeal the stay of execution by those new shopped illegally induced appellate court ruling, but also have the Southeast prepared for war in case Nigerian judiciary has turned into a kangaroo court for its fundamentalist Muslim administration, because it is only force that detain them very well. S in the word sadden. Okay, sorry, I can't really get that. These are reactions by Nigerians. Nigerian government shows of shame, dancing naked before the international communities. Government is showing the world that no separation of powers in Nigeria, that the powers was at the grip of one man. That is why Malami, could do whatever he wants to do, and how he does it. He doesn't want to be questioned and all that. But it's a lie. There is another, judiciary after now. ICC is there. All of them will answer when the time comes. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below.